Hi everyone, welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you're a returning watcher. I'm George, I'm the Good Lad Gamer. Today we're pulling Primal Shards. It's not going to be a very fun video, it's not going to be a very interesting video. I can almost guarantee that I'm not going to get any good champions out of it. And I was just going to pull these shards off screen, I wasn't going to record it, but something inside me said if you pull a mythical and you don't record it, you're going to really regret that. So here we are pulling Primal Shards. I'm going to do it with you guys, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm not feeling very hopeful, but fingers crossed we get a mythical. And before I start the video, guys, I just want to say thank you very much to everyone that watched and engaged with my last video. It absolutely blew off. I've been away for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months even at this point, because my laptop broke. And I came back to now being over 300 subscribers, my video having 600 views, which my last videos before this last one that I did were averaging like 20 views. So to suddenly have a 600 views video is absolutely massive to me, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that watched it and engaged with the video. And as always, guys, if you enjoy my content and want to see more of it, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I've now got 300 subscribers and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the next milestone, which is 350. I know that if my number keeps growing of subscribers, I'm making content that people actually enjoy and want to see more of. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into pulling mythicals. So here we are. We're on the Galek account. We've got 10 Primal Shards. I said Mythical Shards in my last clip. 10 Primal Shards, and we're going to go for a Mythical. I think we should go for this guy. I see him a lot. I find him hard in Arena, so I'm going to go for this guy. I don't know his name. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. For those that know, I can't pronounce any names, so I'm not even going to give it a go. So we're going to go for that guy. I'm going to call him Treebeard because he's got a beard and he looks like a tree. And you can never have enough Rectors. We're going to go for a Rector, and we're just going to do this 10 pull, I think. I think we're just going to do the 10 pull on both of the accounts. And hopefully, you know, a mythical comes out of it. So let's go for it. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this. But if I don't record it, well, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. Hello there. We got a Staltus Dragonbane, everyone. I got a legendary. I got higher than an epic from a Primal Shard. I'll take that as an absolute win. Let me go for his kit, guys. A cool looking champion. Let me go for his kit and I will be right back to go through it with you. Okay, we got Staltus, and he is one of my favourite looking champions in the game. Any game that has dragons in it, any book that has dragons in it, I'm reading it, I'm playing it, I'm watching it. So to have a knight that's covered in dragon armour, that's cool. That's a bit of me. That is a little bit of me. So he isn't a brand new champion. For those that know, people will know of him and know what he's good for. But I'll go through his kit anyway. He's good for dragon, believe it or not. So on his A1, attacks one enemy 2 times. If the target is under any debuff, each hit decreases the target's turn meter by 10%. On his A2, attacks all enemies 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. On his A3, places a 60% increased defense buff on this champion for 3 turns, then attacks all enemies. Has a 75% chance of placing a 25% decreased crit damage debuff for 2 turns on enemies whose attack is higher than their defense. Has a 75% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns for enemies whose attack is equal or lower than their defense. And then on his passive, whenever an enemy attempts to place a weakened debuff, decreased defense debuff, or a poison debuff on this champion, reflects them back to the attacker. And he has a increased allied defense in all battles by 30%. He's a good champion. He's a good champion. I'm into him. I do have him. I tried to build him. I just didn't get the build quite right, so he's never made it into any of my teams. But if you're I've already got dragon teams, I've already got dungeon teams, so I'm not too worried about adding him in. But if you've got him and you're struggling with any of the dungeons, then absolutely put him in. He's a good champion. And I think there is a Summon Rush event, so I guess I'll go and get the points for the Summon Rush event, or the rewards for the Summon Rush event. And then I'll just go over to my other account and hopefully we can get a nice little legendary from there. I'll pull the energy. There's nothing to save for it. Save it for, should I say. And we'll just grab these. There we go. And what I'll do, guys, I'll go onto the other account and we'll do exactly the same over there. So we're on the Kale account and we'll just get into it. I'm on a high. I'm going to go for Treebeard and Rector again, and we're just going to go for the 10 pull, and hopefully I can get a double legendary out of this video. That'll be very, very nice. But my hopes aren't high. My hopes aren't high, team. But we're going to go for it. What the hell? What the helly? What the hell is going on? I was not expecting that one bit. That's maybe the mythical will come one day. I'm lost for words. We got a Nogdar, the Headhunter, and he's a funny old champion. Nogdar. I thought it was Nogdar. He's a funny old guy, which he has a built-in revive mechanic, and I've seen him. I think it was Hell Hades built him up once to do solo content, and it was quite interesting to watch. But not a champion I'm interested in building. What I'll do, guys, I'll go for his kit, make sure I'm happy with it, because I get a bit tongue-tied when I read out loud, and I will be right back. Okay, we got a Nogdar. Nogdar's a pretty cool orc. All right, I don't think the game does orcs that much justice in this game, but very Lord of the Rings orc, very, very up my alley, you know. Cool looking guy. He could be straight in the battle for Helm's Deep, you know, this guy. So yeah, very impressed with him. On his A1, attacks one enemy, heals this champion by 10% of their max HP, grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. On his A2, attacks all enemies. After attacking, this champion sacrifices HP equal to 50% of their max HP, then places a 15% continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. The HP sacrifice will happen even if it kills this champion. Then on his sort of A3, I guess you would call it, it's not really sacrifices HP equal to 50% of this champion's HP, then equalizes HP levels with the enemy target, then grants an extra turn. The HP level of both this champion and the target enemy will be brought down to the level of the one with the lowest HP. Does not work against bosses. This champion cannot be killed by this skill. So I would never use that skill, but you know, there might be a use case for it. And then on his passive, revives the champion with 50% HP and full turn meter when dead if all allies are alive. Does not work if there are multiple Nogdars on the team or if there are 3 or fewer total champions on the team. And then he has an aura of increase attack in all battles by 33%. So not a champion I'm going to build. I will just say that right off the bat. But welcome to the team, buddy. Welcome to the team, my friend. I hope you have a good time with us. And that, I guess, is that. I will go and pull these rewards because, you know, I like stuff. So I'll take that. And we'll go and get whatever this is. This exactly the same rewards. And I guess that is it for the Primal Shards. That is it from me today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. It's going to be a very short one once I've edited it down. I probably spent more time setting up for the video than actually recording it. But 2 legendaries. 2 legendaries. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. That was unexpected for me. Hopefully you guys got just as good pulls as I did. Maybe you got champions that you want to add to your teams. And maybe you got champions that you're not quite sure about. If you have, please do let me know. in the comments, and I might be able to give you some tips and tricks on where I would use them or what they might be used for in the game. Please do let me know if you've got a mythical, because I'll be so jealous. I'll be outrageously jealous. So please do let me know if you've got a mythical. I hope you enjoyed watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.